Peace and blessings, everybody. How you guys doing? I hope you are well. Hope your families are well. It's been a minute since I've done a video, about a month or so, and I've really just been taking some time to retreat and sit with myself and do some of my own personal growth, healing, inner discovery, inner journeys, and things like that we just absolutely have to do, each and every one of us. We're all on our own journey, even though we're in this existence called life and earth together. There's just moments where I feel, for me, it's important as a healer, as a spiritualist, as someone that does a lot of guiding and moving people through this journey called life. I feel that it's important for people like that to take time to kind of kick back out of the public eye, recharge, refresh, deal with some of your own personal things, and just grow yourself. And so just in this time, just spending time away from some of the social media platforms, definitely kicking back from the news. We all know that there's so much going on in the world right now. I don't even need to get into any of it. You all see it. There's just so much going on in the world right now that it's so easy to get swept this way or that way, or this way or that way. And what I want to say to you is, whether you are letting yourself get overtaken, or you find yourself submersed in news and world events, or whether you're just kind of being really aloof to it, both are fine. It really all depends on where you want to be in your journey, because we know that the thing that we focus on most, mentally, physically, the thing that we give or pay our attention to, attention, energy is currency. The thing that we pay our attention to or our energy to, that's what begins to grow more in our life. And so that's really what this time is about. It's really all about reassessing where we spend, where we pay, where we spend our attention, where we give our energy to, in terms of things going on in the world. Now, obviously, everyone can see, and there's a certain level of having an awareness about world events. But I think even more important is looking at just some of your own interpersonal life and things that are happening on a bigger scale, if you will. Some of the things that are happening in the world today, they one might say that they are a form of distraction from what? Nobody may know. Some do, but that's not for this segment. Really, what I came on here to talk about is just my journey the last couple of weeks of really getting back to some practical things in my life that have really helped me to center more, and things that have really helped me to open up more of an awareness of what's going on around me, physically, where my physical senses are sharpened, where mentally my mind has more clarity, more alertness, and more of a higher acuity to be able to remember things and catch things and see things. And then spiritually, I just feel so much more sensitive now. And really what I've been doing is just a lot of staying in my own lane. And what I mean by that is, I have been staying, like I said, back from social media. I don't care about the celebrity gossip and drama that's going on. I don't care about a lot of the political gossip and drama that's going on, and just so many different things in the world that demand for and call for your attention. I've been really in my own bubble. I muted all of my social media accounts for a minute, and I haven't gone back on most of them. I think I'm still on Instagram, just because I do a lot of business on Instagram. But what I found was that spending time with self, because the thing about it is, even being on social media, even if you're looking at, say, the latest guru, or, the latest person that's teaching you how to do this or teaching you how to do that, those things are good. And there's so many wonderful people out in the community that are helping with this age of awareness or enlightenment that we're entering. There's so many powerful shamans and spiritualists and psychic beings and so many powerful people that with so much love and passion are helping to usher people into this age of enlightenment and awareness and this age of knowing. And it's a beautiful thing that so many people are waking up. But for me, I hit a point to where I was sitting down and I was meditating, and Spirit said to me, you know what, I want you to pull back and I want you to just focus on your particular life. I don't want you going and waking up first thing in the morning and tuning into this guru. I don't want you in the afternoon tuning into that one and listening to what this one has to say. And not because they were saying anything bad or wrong, but what I feel sometimes is you can miss a lot of your own magic and a lot of your own voice, a lot of your own power when you are so hooked to the words of your favorite spokesperson, guru, talk show host, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite Instagrammer, your favorite social media influencer. Sometimes you miss out on your own magic. And what we all have to know is each and every one of us is an influencer. Each and every one of us has a platform, whether it be on social media, whether you work with children, whether it's your immediate family, whether it's your social circle. Each one of us is an influencer. And so the biggest thing that I spent this time working on was the type of influencer that I'm being. And so I've been really getting back to the nitty-gritty of a lot of things, like some of my daily routines from waking up to going to bed. And I never really used to be a routine person. I don't like dogma. I spent 9 years in a religious organization where everything was just really dogmatic and planned and scheduled and regimented and programmed. Even though it was one of the more freer moving organizations, but everything was just so regimented and planned and do it this way and that way. And I just got so burnt out with that because I wanted to be freer and flow more. And so from that experience, I kind of got into this state to where I thought, you know what, routines are just bad. Routines are just, don't get locked into a routine but I think more, what I've become more aware of is that routines are not bad, but if it's time to change something, be open to change, but also making sure that your routine is adding value to your life, making sure that your routine is is raising your vibration and elevating you to a place and getting you to a place to where you're open to give and receive and to just flow, let things flow in and out of you as needed. And those routines are good. And so, I've been doing so many amazing things, getting back just into my physical body with working out more consistently, just at home, more meditation and breath work, focusing more on building out some of my branding things. And it's amazing when you take time away from, even just taking time away from hanging out with friends. Even though we're in a quarantine situation, there's still a lot of people that are visiting with friends and calling friends. And I'm one of those people that I like to listen to my friends, and I'm always listening to someone's issues and problems. And I had to take one day, someone called me and started in talking about how they were having this day and that day. And I just had to say, look, stop. I can't listen to this. I'm not having a good Tuesday. I can't. And they were just almost kind of taken okay, well, I understand. And you could tell that they were really not really understanding or appreciative, but I needed to take some time for me. And I did. And I told them, hey, maybe on Friday I'll be ready to talk about it. But, it's really been that type of season in my life of being really selfishly attending to what matters most within my own personal life. And that's my own personal mental wellness, mental health, not giving my energy to anything and every conversation and everybody that needs to talk and everyone that needs to vent and the bills and the this and the news and that. There's so many so many times that it's just like when a person gets paid And before the paycheck even hits their account, it's already spent. It's already gone on in so many different directions, and our energy can be like that. Like before, you can recharge and you can do all these rituals and all these mantras and affirmations and light all these candles, but if your energy expenditure is not healthy, if we're not putting our energy out in ways that bring us a good return, we have to look at those things. Because, there's people that may need your help and there's people that may need to listen. But what I found is that when you say no, people always find a way. People just figure it out. They go and they figure it out on their own. And so what we have to do is we have to make sure that we are giving our attention and investing our energy in ways that are going to bring us a good return. And so that's what I've been really focusing on in these last couple months or so, is really how I'm investing my energy. And so I invite you to take that journey on your own and just really take a look at it. Take a look honestly at how you are investing your energy. Take a look at how you are spending your attention and how you're spending your time, and are the things that you are focusing on. Like, why do you need to, that's something I've, for the last maybe 5 years or so, I started this thing of when I find myself going down a particular path of thought that's disturbing, or that's robbing me of my joy and my peace. What I do is I stop and I say, okay, why do you need me? Why do I need to focus on this in this way? Why do I need to hang on to this feeling of being betrayed, or this feeling of anger, or this feeling of being done? Why do I need to hang on to that? Why? And then I go through the process in my head of answering the question why. And sometimes it's like, I did it because I felt jealous. I did it because I felt insignificant. I did it because they hurt me and I wanted to hurt them back. And sometimes when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, a lot of the things that we give our energy towards, there's no good earthly reason why we need to be spending time, wasting time and energy, paying attention to things, being mad at things, having certain conversations with people. Like, there's no reason why. And then we wonder why we're so tired and depleted of energy all the time. And we wonder why we don't have the energy or the drive to do what it is we really want to do. And sometimes it's the same principle. Like, you may spend your money on all these different things, but the things that you really want in life, when it's really time for you to pursue an opportunity, you don't have the money for it because you've spent it in all these different places. And our energy is the same way. What we pay attention to, that celebrity drama, nobody's paying you. Nobody's paying us to weigh in on that, go back and forth on social media, arguing with people, insulting people in the comments, and all that stuff's just a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy, and a person will never be able to achieve what they want to achieve in life as long as we find ourselves back and forth on the fringes of just this stupid, trivial stuff that just doesn't matter anyway. It's not elevating you spiritually. It's not raising your vibration. It's not bringing about or creating harmony with what you say that you want out of life. So why are we investing our energy there? I'll just leave you with that. I just wanted to kind of come in and share where I've been the last month or so when I haven't been posting a video. So anyway, you guys think on that, and I'll be back with the next video. Maybe soon, maybe not. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just gonna keep enjoying life. You guys be blessed and be well.